I got up super late for work for my actual job. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, just in case you were wondering. Because I had a pretty long night. Drinks were going. It really threw me off. So today is just the bounce back day. All right, first order of business, I have to have my peppermint tea. This just really helps me to focus and it gives you clarity. So this is what I do to get back in that zone. I took my cold shower. I have my peppermint tea. Now it's time to get down to business, open up my laptop, get to some things that I've pretty much been neglecting for the past couple days. No, I'm not done, super long, super nice, rejuvenating day, and I pretty much enjoyed every bit of it, man, no kidding. Like when I first got in from work, came in, took a cold shower, that almost instantly like just gave me mega focus. That's one of the main keys of how I refocus and get things back in order. Use the energy that you get from a cold shower to boost your focus and to get you, it also helps you to do things that you don't want to do, because obviously taking a cold shower is something that most people are reluctant to do, right? And if you can actually force yourself to do it for just at least 1 minute, hold on for 60 seconds, whether that's you taking a hot shower first and then ending it with a quick cold shower, a quick cold rinse, I'm telling you, it makes all the difference. After that, I fixed me a nice nourishing meal, man. You know, got some spinach, got some broccoli, got some sweet potatoes, got some tofu. I'm plant-based, so that is where I get a lot of my protein from. I think it's very important to put nourishing food in your body, because a lot of times what we eat determines our mood. Because if I would eat, say something like a bag of chips, a big bag of chips, or you know, a Beyond Burger or something of that sort, a lot of times I would get really sleepy. You know, the itis. I would catch the itis and I'd be ready to just go to bed, and I pretty much sleep like half of my day away, and by the time I wake up, it's pretty much time for me to go back to bed for work the next morning. So don't do that. If you really want to have optimal energy, opt for vegetables, fruits. A lot of times I also get, you know, a big fruit salad in me as well. It re-energized me after a long day of work to be able to continue to push on through my day to really get everything else done that I needed to. I haven't sat down and paid any bills. I haven't taken care of like answering emails and you know, just a lot of the business side of things. I've just been completely neglecting stuff, and I actually sat down and got all of it done today, and it felt really, really good. And that's one of those things where if you get off track and you get kicked out of your routine like I did by just, a lot of times, and that's another thing I can't fail to mention, identify what knocks you out of your flow, because then you can pivot, and you can also know not to do it again, because that's another thing that I have to really begin to do, is to say no a lot more often. Whenever my homeboys want to kick it, or whatever the case may be, my dad wants me to come to his house or something like that for drinks and this, that, and the third, I have to say no, especially if I know that's something that kind of knocks me out of my flow, and it's just that much harder to rebound the next day, because a lot of times it takes me a few days to rebound after a hangover, or sometimes I don't even necessarily have to have a hangover, but I'll just have foggy brain, and it'll really be hard for me to just pay attention. I'll want to eat bad food, like greasy foods, French fries, some pizza or stuff like that. And although I'm plant-based, there's still a lot of unhealthy plant-based options, and a lot of times I'll opt for those if I'm not in the right flow state. I feel right. I feel like my world is all right when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, when I'm putting nourishing foods into my body, when I'm taking care of my business, when I'm sitting down creating content. A lot of times I don't even feel like doing that if I'm coming off of a day where I drank and partied the day before. So this is how you get back into the groove. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried breath work before, I'm telling you, try it. It is a game changer for refocusing, for just focus, period, and just being present. A lot of times we aren't present, and we tend to overlook the things that we really need to do because our minds are scattered. Our minds are all over the place because we pick up our phone every 5 minutes, some people every 5 seconds, and we're always worried about what others are doing and what other people are doing on social media or YouTube or whatever the case may be. It's all distractions. Super important. Do at least 2 things that are very positive. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how small you may think it is, whether that be go to the gym and get you a good workout in. And if that's working out for 5 minutes for you, then that's awesome. That's great. All you're trying to do is get back into the routine. You're just trying to break the negative cycle that you're in. You need to refocus. So whatever it is that you can do, no matter how long it is, just do something positive. So again, whether that be working out, putting your phone down for 30 minutes and just picking up a book, that's another thing that'll really help you get into a better flow state. It'll help you feel good about yourself and make you recognize that you are showing yourself love. And that's another thing. Meditation, do some yoga, or even work on your craft, whatever it is that you can do. And again, it doesn't matter how long you do it. Do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hell, 1 minute if you really need to. Everything counts. Do not underestimate the small things, because guess what? Small things over a long period of time turn into a snowball. Like they smoke. I can't even talk right now, but small things over a long period of time snowball. So do not underestimate the small things. Take care of yourself. And last but not least, I'll make sure that I intentionally go to bed early so I can get up in the morning and have a very productive morning, have the energy to be able to wake up on time. I don't even have to work tomorrow, which is a beautiful thing, but that just gives me more time to be able to get out, go watch the sunrise. I love to get on my bike, go on the lakefront, riding my bike on the lakefront and just watching the sunrise. It's like one of the most tranquil things ever. Plus, I'm getting a nice workout in that, primes my day for a very productive day, just so I can get back and, get back to the grind. So, always something. I know it sounds very cliche at this point, but you have to have a very, very strong why. A lot of this stuff is mindset. I promise you, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am one who believed that before, like, there was quick fixes to everything, and there was like some sort of pill that I could take, or some sort of like snap of the fingers epiphany that I would have one day, and I would just wake up and have everything in life figured out. But the older I get, I recognize that progress is gradual. Success is something that you'll see. You'll be able to pinpoint what you're doing, and you'll be able to see your growth as it's happening. It's like, I know, like, in movies and all of that kind of stuff, they make it seem like, somebody just wakes up one day and they have this light bulb go off, and now they're just ultimately successful, and they know everything that they need to know about what they have to do to get where they need to go. No, that's not how it works. It's a whole lot of trial and error, and it's a whole lot of boring. Yes, sometimes it can be boring because you rather do something else than what you have to do. But all in all, it's all worth it, and that's why I say you have to have a strong why, because it's boring in the beginning when your why isn't as strong as it needs to be. Because I'll tell you what, when I initially made my why, it wasn't as strong as it is now. But that's only because my mind, my subconscious mind, I should say, didn't completely believe me. You have to get to the point where your subconscious mind believes what you're saying by what you do. Take control of your mind and direct it with your emotions, with your habits, and everything of that nature. You're gonna begin to persuade your mind, like, oh yeah, we are about this. We are about to get this done. You're only gonna do that by continuing to show up for yourself. Even when you feel like doing something else. Again, like I said, make sure, no matter how little it is, no matter the time that it is, just make sure you're doing something. Even if it's for 5 minutes, do something, my guy. Do something. Ladies, do something. But, alright, I'm done talking y'all ears off. That's pretty much my time. Till the next time, peace and believe in good, y'all. I'm out.